Hello and welcome to Blueprints, a game in which we solve some puzzles, lay down some rooms, and try not to end up in a dead end. If you've seen it already, you know what to expect. If you haven't, that probably didn't make all that much sense, but hopefully it will in a little bit. I've only seen like a fraction of this game, and it was quite a while ago now, but it was enough for me to go, I wanna play this. So I haven't been watching, I don't know anything really. Well, I do know some, obviously, because I saw it. But what I mean, I don't know details or solving puzzles. Apparently, it was a dark and stormy night. Actually, it was. Turns out a dark and stormy night. Ahoy, hoy.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Should be easy.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Haha,
Should
manner,
my
get it?
grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
93 wasn't like that long ago. What is it? 7, 8, 9 years? Something like that? Looks very, very good. And we're in. Can we leave? Dang. Sorry, game. I will return momentarily. We have a bit of a sprint. We do not have a jump. I don't think we have a crouch either. Wait, can I like leave? I have no idea if... Hello. Don't worry, we'll play the game. We'll get to game eventually. Oh, see the thing up above goes down to 49. I think we get to do like I think it's a new number for each room that we would have reached if we'd gone inside. And then we have like a limit of 50. Very well. So we wasted one just going outside. Just like I'll probably build us into a dead end before we get to 49 anyway. What about here? Can I just leave here? Oh, 48. Private drive. Reporting for duty. Locked in here. Hello. Who's camping on our... Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Oh, okay. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. Okay, so it's us. Turns out that's camping. Can I open you? Yeah, I don't think I'll... What are these pipes of smoke? Where's our fallout shelter? Okay, back in. Let's go in and actually play the game, shall we? So if I'm not mistaken, the whole idea is we put down new rooms and there'll be like puzzles and stuff to solve to get further. But we also have to be careful and somewhat strategic that we don't end up just doing dead ends. So this is going to be like a double struggle for me, not only because we actually have to solve puzzles, but also because if we get up in the like 40s, which we probably won't right from the start or ever, who knows? But if we were to get up there, I'm gonna get lost and will die. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as their heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment or impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. We're going roguelike or roguelite. One of them. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Wait, is it S or is F? Might be an F. That's a nice stamp. Boom. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Okay, here we go. See, so we're down here and we want to presumably get up here. So as we progress, we'll build out more of our blueprint and hopefully not get stuck. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one of these. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so it's per day. I thought it was like you had to start all over when... Okay, and we can do this so we can... So you see, now we're heading in this door to here, and we get to pick one of these. So, for example, if we were to pick the closet, that just means that now this is a dead end, which that's a bit soon to do that. But we can. This will be the better one, I think. One, because you get the gain 2 of these, and even though, this builds. What can it build out? How much wider? I thought it was going to be placed like this, like it is here, which meant that the path down would be completely useless. I don't know how wide we can make it. Let's do this. Let's do bedroom. Okay, so you can have one more. Got it. Get 2+. Greetings from Reddington. Now we just get to explore. That's very nice. The trunk is locked. So if we can find a key somewhere or a safety pin. Interesting piece of art to have. Okay, and then +10, that's pretty good. But it is a dead end. So, money? Is that a thing? It is. Huh. Yeah, as I said, I don't know much about the mechanics and stuff awaiting us, because the little piece I saw of it way back when it was enough for me to go, okay, I'm not gonna watch anymore because I want to play this. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Yeah, guess we... Can it only be up to 50? Like, if we were already all the way up, would it have been a waste to get more? That's a lot of stuff, but it is a dead end. This goes down, but it doesn't really bring us that much. Oh, but this, we have like plenty of room here. We can go off. It was more because that back there was locked, so I would like a key. And a gem. I assume that's good for you. Okay, so then let's go back and open this. Oh, that's a nice little animation to do that. Hello. A pair of ivory dice. +2 dice. While drafting, you may use to re-roll. Oh, that'll come very much in handy. Okay, I guess we... How about we go this side then? This. Now, do we... I think we go this... Like, we may as well do this so we have more paths. And let's not do that, shall we? The style is very nice, very clean. Looks very well. Looks very well. Looks very nice. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be blocked. To be locked. I was close. There's 2 items. That is a key. And it makes it so that we can keep going. Thank you. Oh, are you locked? Yes, we do. We needn't be too precious. It's the first time we're playing. It looked like a guitar pick. I was like, oh. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventures, only one, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad. Grab a paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. It's always nice when you're playing a game and you get to write something down. And I'm not being sarcastic. That is actually quite nice. I don't know why, but for some reason it is. But this should be the best. Oh, whenever you draft a bedroom. Hmm. Oh, this is a gem requirement. So will the color be always that it's the gem, or does it just so happen to this time be the same color as this? I'm gonna go den, just to have as much. But we don't really need to go in here, because this goes in here. Order is always left unlocked. Can it auto lock later? One gem though. Ooh, this is nice. Thank you. Just a candle, you're not a scroll. But let's then continue going like up this way. So we're still not in the middle. Out to a spare room. I think we save these for when like we only have dead ends left. West Wing. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any something may draft something. That just goes in there. Whenever you enter chapel, lose one. Oh, okay, so now the gem requirement is on this one, and it's not purple. I don't like the fact that the garage is like dead end. I also don't like that it'll cost. We do have a lot of money. Do we? The thing is, I don't know if we need money. Like, if we need money for anything other than these sort of rooms, or if it's really good to have money for something. Well, let's find out then. But it's the first time playing. Let's find out. Ow. Taking that money away just like hurt my soul. So there's. Guess we keep going. Well, there we go. Items for sale. Oh, hello. Oh. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December. Payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the lab. Not the laboratory this time, even though we've had maps for that several times. It's the laboratory or laboratory. I don't know the difference. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password is scribbled. With this, without a bath. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Annual Mage Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome, day 20 and 21. Well, we're on day 1, so that's not a that's not a concern currently. Okay, a gem, a sledgehammer, a set of gems, or running shoes. I mean, occasionally save feet when traveling longer distance across the estate and grounds. Okay, so if I were to go back, would it still take one of the 38? What happens if I'm like far from the exit and or the entry? and I end up with no more feet. Gem, it's a parlor with that almost like cuts us off from here. That just goes down. I'm gonna take you. Oh, is there perhaps a puzzle in here, hence the puzzle piece? This box is black. The gems are in a true box. This box is blue. Alrighty. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit has lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Oh, great. Wind-up key. Ahoy, ahoy. Well, yes, this box is blue and this box is black. And the gems are in a true box. Okay, so it'll always be at least one. This time it's 2. And did it say it will only be in a... Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So it could be one of these then, right? Unless this one also lies. Well, no, because there will always be one that is lying. Wait. Now, I don't know if I've completely lost it, but now the idea is in my head. So if there's always at least one that tells the truth, which could be these 2, there'll always be at least one that lies, which in that case would be this one. And that says the gems are always in a true box, which means the gems would always be in a false box. So it would be in this one. Because the other 2 are true, right? Hey! Okay. It's like, wait, really? Have I solved this? Locked. That's not great, is it? Guess then we... Oh, now we find out. Does it... It does take, so... Okay, so it does... Ow. What happens if we don't have any more coins to go? Food for sale? Did we need food for a puzzle down there, or was that just a note? That just ends up making a... Oh, but this makes so that the locked door is a dead end. But otherwise it would always just... It would still just lead into the kitchen, which that... Hello? Of course the trunk is locked. Okay, we're gonna need a shovel. This security door is locked by electronic keycard. Ouch. But that is a very nice room. Even if it is quite expensive. Okay, so that's the west wing. think we go this way, just to keep going. You may draw new floor tiles while drafting in this room. I think I'd rather have this. Oh. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Isn't it just like a neat idea for a game, eh? I think so. Do we want to keep going up? I'm not like fond of any of these. Oh, we like a worst case we have to do this. Because otherwise we're just getting, and we can redraw more. You know what? I'll do. It's boring, but at least it allows us to keep going. It doesn't allow us to keep going. So now we are in trouble. We're gonna have to find a key to be able to pass further. Don't really need that. We don't need something leading down to the entrance hall, really. So I would rather have this and hope that there's a key. Thank you. Then back we go. We're at 29, 28. Yeah, I'll open silver key. Or use it. It's there. This does lead up. This does lead side. But it does... You know what? Yes. Up we go. These are not keys for sale. Didn't we have somewhere that also had needed a key? I'll do you. I'll do you. Oh, we shouldn't have. That is the best we can do. Ooh. In the boudoir. Oh. Oh, that would be nice, because that will lead us down here to possibly get more. Hello. Whoa. Didn't know there'd be cutscenes. Good thing we have hiking boots on, eh? Only horror game? What? Oh my god. This whole time I was being watched? By no one? Maybe I'm the one who watches. It turns out I am, in fact, the one who watches. Also, that was not a good system, considering how long it took before it actually caught up on the video. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lies. Oh no. Sounds like some sort of puzzle is afoot. Oh. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have been yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. So I've missed one key somewhere that I haven't seen in one trunk, which that we did see because we didn't have the key for it. But turns out there is one there is one somewhere. Keycard system. Security doors are closed within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. I don't know what that happens. This mode determines the default setting in security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be used set to unlocked if any step. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Can I change this? Like high? The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Should be able to expect one to see. Oh, so if we set it to high, there'll be more of them, which might be a good thing if we have a bunch of keycards, but since we do not. Oh, never mind. Okay, so somewhere we've lost or overlooked a key. This the one we've seen. The further notice the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no levers are no longer required to grant entry, but that's not true. Assuming that the note behind us is true. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yeah, never mind. Thank goodness. Well, you're a dead end, which I really don't need. So are you. So I guess we're going you. Oh, jeez, okay. Combine inventory to create new items. Oh, what a package, though. What do we have? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. To spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. E. Broken lever could prove to be useful, or a lever. We probably can't combine our running shoes with our lever, eh? Okay, so here, we're gonna put two random things together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well... Can we even go all the way back? We only got 22 left. So somewhere there should be a key that we've missed. But can those keys be used to open the doors, or are they only for the trunk that's somewhere? I should probably look more thoroughly, shouldn't I? Seeing as it costs us a set of feet every time we... But we do have... We can always go this way. Probably not. But that might be a good idea. Even though it's a dead end. Just so we gain some of those. We get one of these. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game, the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. And appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of dart to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL, I think it said. Okay, but we don't have a billiard room at the moment, unless we draft one later. There isn't really like anywhere go, is there? Guess we can go into the west wing, then down. Okay. Have any? See any? So onward. A tiny padlock. So then that's not true then. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. They say even though a lot of the things are locked. Okay, so we'll just end up being done when we run out of steps. We won't like, oh, you didn't get out, so now you just die in here. Excellent. Good, good. No, that's just a very shiny paper crane. Oh, can't go up there. And you're not gonna believe this, we're in a dead end. But I don't see any like little keys anywhere. I don't know if they can just appear in weird corner or there are hello. Oh, blue bird. +2. Wait, can we just... Oh, that doesn't really work, does it? The math does not go in our favor. We are here. We can go this way. Then up into the church here. Oh, this is gonna cost us. But wouldn't it now be terrible if there was a key for sale? So that wouldn't be true either. Set of gems. Sledgehammer. Oh, that might have been useful actually. To break down, I assume, doors that are barricaded. possibly. Okay, we saw the like that door, for example, maybe. That looks maybe a bit much for a sledgehammer. No, I don't see any keys or anything. Ow. How about it this way then? Well, here's the locked trunk at least. Wonder where on earth I've missed the key. See what I mean about I'm gonna get lost? As per usual. But this one it is even more so because it's like the actual just rooms upon rooms upon rooms. Okay, no, I've looked in here. Although that doesn't mean that there's not a thing there. It just means that I didn't spot it the last time I was here. So far, the game has been very nice at like showing me the keys really obviously, but I guess they want to hide a key. That makes sense that it would be difficult to see, wouldn't it? And we're back in the boudoir. Just because it's fun to say that word. We're about to run out of feet. Imagine if the key was in here. After all that running back and forth looking for it, was here the whole time. Can't go that way, so that makes it quite easy, doesn't it? And the key should not be in any of these rooms because they were drafted after. I think we're at the end of our feet. And we're gonna have to call it and come back tomorrow. Can I just? Oh, I can. Well then, let's call it a day and we'll try again tomorrow. I'll see you then. 23 rooms. Rank reached 6. Steps taken 72. But we really got a lot out of bedroom, I think it was. Oh, the guest bedroom as well. Items found 3. Save and continue.